everybody. I figured I would go live and try to hang out with some of you awesome people. And I intend on doing more lives going forward in the for the foreseeable future to work on watch hours. So please, if you are catching the replay, thank you very much, by the way. And please help us out with that. Watch playlists, watch videos, watch previous live streams. My wife and I really appreciate all of the support. You folks are awesome. Those of you who have been showing support to us. So thank you very much. And this is an open discussion. So whatever you folks want to talk about, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's chat. I'm open to whatever as long as it's good, wholesome, clean, fun, and discussion. Wow, a live stream. I tried to go to bed twice here, but here I am still awake. What's up, Shawnee Groves? Welcome in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Cheers to growing our gardens and YouTube channels. That's right. Let's grow together. Let's grow together. And that's one of the best things about live streams is people get to help each other out. They can help each other out rather, and we can grow together and make things happen. So what's growing on, Shawnee Grows? What's up with you? What are you up to as far as gardening? I assume a lot. I assume you have a lot growing on. We've been so busy. I haven't been doing as much gardening as I would like. But hey, we're making progress. We're making things happen. Don't mind me, I'm just doing something here. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. What's up, Mike? Welcome in, Mike. Today I started tackling an overgrown mess. Took 4 buckets out of weeds and then laid down a barrier to solarize. Mike is here. Hey, weird weather. It was 94 Tuesday, 50 today. Wow, that's a big difference. Michelle Trester. Hi, welcome in, Michelle. Clean up the popcorn, dried beans, carrots from weeds. What do you mean by solarize? What do you mean by solarize? What do you mean by that? People saying hello to each other. Very nice. I like to see that. Very nice. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just getting some things going here. Your children died. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. I don't want to say if you're serious because if you are serious, I don't want to think you would joke about something horrible like that. Plant children, I hope. $11 people here. What's up, everybody? Hit the thumbs up on the way in, everybody. Please like. It is okay. Your children passed away, Michelle? I'm sorry to hear that. That's absolutely horrible. West Coaster for life writes no. What is your no in response to or about West Coaster for life? I laid down a black DeWitt ground cover and placed boards on top. It will stay there till August. The sun will hit the area and bake the weeds to nothing so I can plant fall crops next. Okay, cool. Thank you for explaining. 13 people here. Say hello. I don't subscribe to sus. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. So you don't do that, but you spend your time going on strangers' live streams just to be negative. You probably need a hug, man. or woman. Scrolling. Interesting. That's it. Okay. But you go out of your way to write negative stuff. Dummy. Okay. All right. So you probably do need a hug. You're very, wow. Interesting. That's very sad that people are like, get to the point of being so pathetic that they just want to be negative and mean to strangers. Definitely making the world a worse place. And you obviously speak like an ignorant person. Sus as, wow, interesting. I'm suspect because why is that? Help us out in the chat. Blame your dad, not me, bro. He made you sus. Not sure what you mean there. Mike, you could want something that grows in 50 days, then I could whip up a list. So West Coaster for life, are you a content creator on YouTube? Do you put up content of your own, or do you just go and try to troll people and try to be mean? I mean, really means nothing, whatever you're writing, because my life is awesome, and yours apparently is not. Sus Rainbow Warrior. Well, you are very, very, very far from the truth, because I'm definitely not about that life. My land-based adaptation agricultural watermelon patch is growing well with the clover ground cover. They're insexual in the real life, so they trolled online. Yes, sad. I'm gonna go with that person is not an intellectual, Mike. My harvest for cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes will be in August. I want to lacto ferment pickles. Very, very cool. What grows fast enough, Shawnee, to get hard frost? September. Yeah, you are. Don't lie, sus. Aw, you're really. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt your feelings? Who did bad things to you to make you so horrible? I'm dead. Laughing. Interesting. Oh, maybe not interesting. Added any perennials this year. I've got some sorrel that I need to transplant. I got the Egyptian walking onions growing very well, so I'm excited about that. Horseradish. We have our mallow root. I didn't add them. They're growing from last year. They came back strong. Sus as pansy. Well, it's interesting because I could guarantee you wouldn't say that to my face. You need a hug. You need a hug. Did your boyfriend and girlfriend break up with you or something? Did you get picked on? You got bullied? West Coaster for life? Yes, I would, Pansy. I guarantee you wouldn't. Oh, that's funny. Wow. You really have nothing better to do. See, the thing is, it's logical. West Coaster for life. Wow, that's an interesting name there. Interesting as in stupid. You literally have nothing else to do worthwhile, nothing productive, nothing beneficial for yourself. I assume you're probably alone. You don't have a spouse and don't have a child or children. And if so, that's even more pathetic that you're doing this. West Coast, it's your bedtime. I got opposite things doing well this summer over last. Funny. Since when did Adam Sandler start live streaming? Definitely not Adam Sandler. I've been told I look like him though. I've gotten that in the past. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, brown belt, I got you all day. Oh, sure thing, sure thing, sure thing you are there. West Coaster for life. Sure. Are you in your parents' basement? Are you in your parents' basement right now? Keyboard warrior. I got you all day. That's interesting because I've trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts for in martial arts in general for martial arts in general for most of my life, and most people that are at that level of most as far as BJJ practitioners, they're usually kind, humble, friendly people. So that's difficult to believe there. Sus as dude, real talk. And you speak like an ignorant fool. So that's, you got that going for you too. You're definitely sus. You're definitely sus. I'd rather game watch a movie, but notice me something. Trolling isn't on my list of joy. Yeah, I mean, that would have, person has to be a real loser to take their time, precious time that God gave them, and spend it trying to mess with other people. I mean, it's logical. It's a fact that the person really has nothing else better to do. Most people that sus boy. Are you like 9 years old or something? Maybe 12. I'm going with. Maybe 14 or 15. Like teenage angst. That's the word. Yeah, because like people that are productive have like a spouse or a spouse and a child or spouse and children, and or have a job and or goals and dreams in life. They would probably rather be doing productive things, nice things, kind things. Where you at? What state? Where you at? West Coaster for life? Are you repping Cali, yo? Oh, that's so funny. Sassy Sussertons think people sus. I'm not sure what sassy Sussertons means, Mike. People sus. You sus, yo. I'm a West Coaster for life. Brown belt. This is actually entertaining. Beach life all day. Well, because you probably don't work, you might have time to like sit on the beach and smoke blunts and drink 40 ounces. You're jealous. Oh, no. I can tell you for sure I'm jealous of no man or woman. My life is absolutely amazing. That's for sure. I don't. I see. I do productive things like live streams. Try to talk to nice people. Get watch hours. Get my channel monetized. One of my wife's many business ventures. Gainfully employed. Have two beautiful sons. Have an amazing life. Live in a beautiful home with lots of land, and yeah, we're our life is amazing. Definitely not jealous of West Coaster for life. Beach life all day, yo. Uh, are you repping Cali, yo? West Coaster for life. That reminds me of maybe like a 1990s like 14-year-olds like AOL screen name or something. 9 people in the chat. What's up? What's up? Hey folks, check out, is West Coaster for life? Are they a content creator? I assume not, because content creators are usually people that trying to accomplish things. He time traveled. Usually content creators are people that are trying to accomplish things at the very least, or maybe perhaps one of the goals would be to educate people, another goal might be entertain people. Some content creators like to entertain and educate. West Coaster for life. I Yeah, I assume that they're just a very sad person, alone, bitter. Lightning struck his 28.8 modem. It's wild because I mean, not wild. I don't think that word. I think that word might not apply. Rather, the live streams are awesome because I get to talk to amazing people, and then there's some people that are just like horrible. But that's the world, folks. Dusty as part of the world you live in. Sad. Are you speaking English? You sound very low IQ. You seem low IQ rather. You're still sus. Okay, there, tough person. I don't even know if you're a male or a female. You might identify as, I don't know what your deal is. Is it past your bedtime, West Coaster for life? Does your mom know you're awake right now? Does your daddy know you're awake right now? If his mom picks up the kitchen phone, disconnected. I'm a Dodger boy. You're a fave baddie. I subscribe. Thank you so much, your fave baddie. We're over here just laughing at West Coaster for life, having a nice chat. I'm a Dodger boy. What is that? LA? Los Angeles Dodgers? You West Coaster for life. I think you should probably go to bed. I think it might be past your bedtime. Remember me. Yes, I think you were here in the last live stream, I believe. That was yesterday. Actually, yeah, yesterday. It's AM now, and that was AM yesterday. Lakers for life. And then a bad word or whatever. Yeah, I don't follow sports like that because I have things to do with my life, so I don't really. I mean, some people do it for entertainment, mindless entertainment or whatever, or perhaps some intellectual entertainment. Uh, but yeah, I don't get all into that. Yeah, I was. Well, welcome back. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Cause you're sus. Obviously. Uh, West Coaster for life, folks, is a single, bitter, sad loser who has logically, obviously, nothing else to do but to try to go and say negative things about me, someone who is far superior than that person in probably multiple ways, and try to spread negativity in the world. I have to go to bed. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. Welcome back. Swiss chard Chinese cabbage. You know, I haven't really done that well when it comes to radishes. For some reason, I don't know why. I've maybe never actually grown a radish successfully. It's just one of those things. I feel like the timing might be off. Whenever I've grown them, I think it might be too hot. I just don't water them enough or something. Okay, Shawnee, I'll try a fall garden too with those. If frost kills, I'll let fertilize my soil. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Do your radish not bulb up? That seems to be the issue. Yeah, I'll get some green or some above ground growth, and then they don't seem to bulb. So I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I never really put. I don't think I ever. Rather, I'm not gonna say I never put effort or much effort because that might not be true. I don't remember, but maybe I just didn't. Maybe I didn't put much effort into it. Maybe I just didn't water them enough. I don't know. I do feel like I vaguely remember just growing them in seasons that are pretty that are in season during the time of the year that's hot. So maybe they just kind of bolt and go to flower or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty common with people. I enjoy eating them. I'd like to get some radishes. I mean, that would be awesome. I feel like they would just be great fresh in salads, maybe pickle them, whatever, have fun with it. Folks, whoever's here, hit the thumbs up. West Coaster for life. Hit the thumbs up while you're here. Come on, show some support. You're already helping out our Madam Wife's channel by being here and commenting. I believe that helps the algorithm recommend this or push this out. However, I should say that to other people. I think that helps the algorithm push it out to other people. So plant radish in September, maybe plants a variety. Easter egg, French, globe, see what likes your soil. Later, sus boy. Oh, it's your bedtime. Your mom caught you? Are you grounded now? Aw. Aw, hey. I recommend you pray to the Lord, go to church, get connected to a good community, church community, and they can help you heal. And that's real. I mean, I actually might have started that being mean, but I actually mean that. I think you just need Jesus in your life. Well, actually, I know you need Jesus in your life because everybody needs Jesus in their lives. I'm not sure what you're writing the H word no to. Was that about praying? You need help, for real, straight up. Like, you really, really need help. And I hope you get the help. That's sincere. I really do hope you heal because you're angry, maybe, and or bitter, and or sad, and you're just trying to take it out on strangers. So I sincerely hope that you get better. Really, I actually mean that. Sometimes I get a little annoyed, little angry when people are horrible, like you were West Coaster for life. But it boils down to I hope it all goes well for you. I hope you find Jesus, and if you're not already a Christian, some Christians do horrible things too. I mean, all Christians do horrible things. We all sin, but some of them do horrible things like you, and they just go try to be negative and try to offend people, hurt people's feelings, or whatever. My feelings are not hurt. I'm very secure in who I am, and very blessed as far as my life. Gregory House, well, hello, welcome in, Gregory House. For real, that guy definitely needs healing. Yeah, for sure. That's what it comes down to. Hello, guys. Baseball Braden #2. Hello, welcome in. I heard somebody say once, and I found it to be profoundly insightful and absolutely true. Hurt people hurt people. Think about it. People that are hurt, they hurt others. They take it out on others. It could be complex, as psychology often is, where because they're hurt, they, as like maybe a coping mechanism, a way of venting, whatever, they take it out on others, and slash, or they, that's all they know. All they know is negativity, or that's maybe the majority of rather what they experience. So that's what they do to others. Hurt people. And West Coaster for life, that's a hurt person, for sure. I do pause a month after snow or hard freeze to be sure no bugs inside for winter inside gardening. You can call me Auroran, by the way. Did my cousin count? Not all the time. What do you mean by not all the time? Not sure what you're referring to, Baseball Brain. And I'm not sure, my apologies if I pronounced Auroran incorrectly. I'm not sure if I said that correctly or not. Auroran, is that correct? All right. Well, not always, but it's common. And yes, it is right. Okay, cool. It's common, very common. I would say more often than not. People that are secure, well psychologically, people that have great coping mechanisms, people that are just well psychologically, that are less likely, for sure. That's irrefutably true, to try to hurt people. But sure, people that are well psychologically, like I consider myself well psychologically overall, and there's plenty of people I know that I consider well psychologically overall. Even though we don't know everything everyone's going through, everything they're dealing with, struggles they might have, mental diseases or whatever they might have. I'm talking about overall, speaking in generalities. They're a lot less likely to go out of their way to try to hurt people. Things like aphids die after 2 weeks, no plants. I do 4 to be extra safe. I think I'm not following along here completely as far as the gardening chat, gardening talk. 8 people in the house. Hit the thumbs up on the way in, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up. I believe that helps the algorithm push it out or recommend the live stream. Let me know if that's true. I'm also always looking to learn, and I have a lot to learn about YouTube. I've one of the many benefits of live streams is I've talked to chatted with some people that are very knowledgeable. Got you. Okay, so I'm assuming you understand you're picking up what I was putting down. I don't know though. Well, I've learned things from people on live streams that are knowledgeable about YouTube as far as how YouTube works, how the algorithm works, and different things like that. and I'm always looking to learn more. I have so much to learn. It's a massive amount of information as far as understanding YouTube. What holistic things are you getting into lately? As far as like holistic medicine, or because holistic for us is broad, all encompassing, empirical, if that word applies, life in general. We like to connect dots as far as holistic perspective and holistic living. I grow inside over winter since I have snow 6 months of the year. I don't want bugs inside. Wow, I get that. I get that. Because you bring them in, you want to make sure that the bugs are dead before you bring them in. When people are active in the chat, it helps the chat rate go up and tells YouTube, hey, people want to be here. I think I actively and / or passively figured that, or something like that. Yeah, we grow indoors. Holistic, anything you want to talk about? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, nothing. Well, we're starting a medicinal garden. We grow some medicinals, but we have 2 hugelkultur beds that are still being built, layering them lasagna style. And when they're ready, at least one of them, I think probably 2 of them are going to be for medicinal plants. So I'm excited about that for sure. Was talking with Shawnee about it. Oh, all good, Mike. Yeah, I just try to follow along in the chat. Just try to follow along. Stay active in the chat, folks. Please hit the thumbs up. Baseball Brain. I'm in the USA southern area, so I don't have cold winter. But at my beach trailer at 2 a.m., I saw a bug. I lost it. Oh, no. My fellow Minnesotan. Mike, I haven't decided when I'm starting my indoor yet for winter. Huh. We have a gardening room in our home, and sometimes it looks crazy in there because the whole room is packed with plants, seedlings, whatever. It's gets a little messy. That's the reality. Life happens. We're busy. We're gonna get to keep it as organized, as clean as we would like. But over winter, we get a good amount of plants in there, and many of them are fine. We're in Missouri, so we do get some rough winters as far as temperature. Not so much snow, but we've hit like -18, -20, maybe even colder than that. At least 1 out of the 5 years, give or take 5 years, that we've been here. Well, our second son has only been here about a little over 3 years. He was born over 3 years ago. It gets cold here. It gets cold here. I say start indoor a month before winter, but don't know that much about plants, Shawnee. Well, Baseball Braden number 2, if I must say, you have some heavy hitters for gardening here. Myself, Shawnee Grows, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Between the 3 of us, we have decades and decades of experience and massive amounts of knowledge. And that's not like being cocky or arrogant, because I know a lot about gardening. I know a lot about raising chickens. The rest of homesteading stuff, not as much. Learning process. Raising rabbits, average amount of knowledge. But as far as like permaculture, I've got a pretty good handle on that, a good amount of knowledge. Gardening, I've got a good amount of knowledge. Shawnee Grows, super knowledgeable. Mike from Mike's Chaotic Gardening, super knowledgeable guy. You can definitely, between our 3 channels, learn a lot. I typically start December 1 inside December 1st inside hardcore. I say start indoor a month before winter, but I don't know. Oh, I read that already. I have to check my records because I want to start earlier than last year. We grow year round, and I'd like a greenhouse. That would be awesome. They're like, for us working class people, they're prohibitively expensive, but I might build something, or maybe my wife will help me build something perhaps. I do a thorough cleanup of all my inside stuff in November. October, I'm still dehydrating herbs, etc. like we're here in zone 7A, which was, I don't know, a couple of years ago was 6B. Apparently there's very little change or no change. It's just has the average temperatures, frost dates, whatever. We grow citrus. We have key limes, a couple of key lime trees and a couple of Meyer lemon trees, and they grow well. They produce. This year, production, not very good. I did chop it up and prune it a lot. Well, might be considered a lot. Came back strong. They all came back strong. I mean them, prune them all. They came back strong. So lots of flowers, and we've only got like a couple of, I don't know if it's the lemons or limes growing right now. I'm really hoping more flowers pop up and more fruit. Everyone like it. Everyone like it's getting lonely in here. Baseball braid number 2. Thank you for trying to get everybody to like. I assume that's what you're doing. I appreciate that. Aurora. Oh, I might be saying that incorrectly. Pardon my memory. Let me look at how you wrote it. Let me look. Let me look. Dang, citrus, I'm jealous. Next year I need to establish a tea garden. That's a great idea. I've thought of that, growing different things for tea. I mean, there's a lot of things you could use for tea, and tea is awesome. And I think it's a great healthy habit, perhaps, to drink tea every day. I was trying to get people to like, so more people join and more people like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And even though my wife's not here, I speak on her behalf when it comes to appreciation. My wife is a very, very appreciative person. She has an attitude of gratitude almost always. And she is also thankful for all the support. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Share it out, folks, if you'd like. That'd be super cool. Yeah, we will be, my wife and I will be putting more time into YouTube, really stepping things up for our channel. So stay tuned for those of you who have already been connected to us, who've been following, watching videos. Watch our editing is going to improve, our production, whatever that might involve, if that applies, will improve. Live streams with my wife. She's awesome. Anyone that's a nice person would probably love her. She's amazing. Getting some series, maybe some different series, really getting into details about specific topics. So lots of really great things coming up. How's the compost doing? Well, I need to fill that ring. It's huge. It's like, I'm trying to get a visual here, 8 to 10 feet wide, perhaps, circle, and 4 feet high, approximately, give or take. Might be a little higher, a little less. I don't remember. I've got to fill it. It just takes a long time to fill. She is sleeping. She's sleeping. I think I'm going to grow tea items this year. Winter storm, like goji berries, hibiscus. Hibiscus, I've heard of that. I believe that's in the rose family. I believe, and that's great. I enjoy drinking things with hibiscus. Goji berries, that's really super cool. So would you make tea with the berries themselves, Mike? Is that what you would do? All right. Yeah, she's sleeping. I'm up late, later than her, almost always. It's my schedule with work and everything. I tend to be up late. Yeah, I would like to. I really love chamomile tea. Really love chamomile tea. This year I didn't grow any. It's just right now we're just so overwhelmed with work and being super, super, super busy. It's just like do what we can when we want to, kind of a thing. The good thing is we're putting something, I don't know about systems necessarily, but we're getting things in place rather, so that like each year we make progress as far as the amount we can grow, and we have some things established now. So it's just, for me, homesteading feels like I'm running in place sometimes, but we're not. We're making progress. Arguably, great progress, but not as much as I would like. But we don't. We're both working people, my wife and I, so we don't have like we can't just stay home and homestead all day. That would be awesome. I drink hibiscus tea often. Yes, the berries to amp up the teas, citrus, etc. So the berries themselves, very very cool, very very cool. I enjoy goji berries. I think they're delicious. I didn't know there's different kinds. There's black, there's red, and then the red. I think there might be more than one variety, but I've had them dried. I like them. Maybe you could see how they're not for everybody, and I've heard of a person of people that don't like them, but I think they're great. I like them a lot. We this year, sadly, we had some huckleberry plants growing, garden huckleberries. They're not the typical ones that grow in the wild, growing. And I think I had them in small containers. They were outside on the ledge. I think they blew over or something, or got knocked over by an animal, maybe a squirrel or something. So lost almost all of them or all of them. It's very sad. We had a great production from the huckleberry plants. Server subscription added. What do you hold up? I might have assumed what you meant there. What did you mean there, baseball Braden? Number two. Or Aurora. I forgot. I forgot how to say what you wanted me to call you. I'm sorry. The huckleberries went really. I think someone subbed. Awesome. You can see that? Baseball Braden, please write down what you wanted me to call you again, and I'll try to remember it this time and hopefully not forget. I grew Greek mountain tea mint well last winter. I believe Baker Creek Seed Company offers those seeds. That might have been the company that I saw offers those seeds. That was interesting, I think, maybe. We have on our property a type of mint called apple mint growing. Massive. It took over a whole area, like a massive amount of mint. So we'll be looking forward to making, we really should harvest soon, maybe. Mint jelly, mint syrup. We made a bunch of mint syrup. I failed at making the jelly, and maybe something with the pectin and or sugar and or citrus combo. I failed. Came out as syrup, still delicious, still awesome. We want to grow. It's about Auroron. Pronounce it however you want. Okay, Auroron. All right, I'll go with that. Thank you, sir. I'm assuming sir because Braden I think is typically a male name. I hear good things about apple mint. The apple mint I think is delicious. We really enjoy, and I'm gonna put you folks onto something. I think that's an expression. If you haven't tried lamb with mint jelly, you're missing out. It's what a lot of Greek Americans do back in New York. Mint jelly with lamb, I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. Yep, I was saying you're a male, I assume. Mint jelly with lamb, do it. It's phenomenal, I'm telling you. Although this is my cousin's account. Oh, when you wrote yep, I was thinking maybe you were talking about the recognizing if somebody subscribes to the channel. How do you know? How do you know someone subbed? Curious. Teach me about that. So yeah, lots of things we want to grow. We're getting things. Oh, thank you. Boom. Thank you, Roran. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And on behalf of my wife, thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. We both do. Definitely have so many things you want to grow. This is actually not just this year, last year, however, since we've been here, it's been just getting things in place and acquiring things. Like we do a lot of container gardening. We just buy like a container or two at a time. We don't spend massive amounts of money. We're working people, so money's limited. And it's limited for most or all people. So we just pick up, one, two at a time, and just over the years we've accumulated a good amount. Now we have a massive amount. Hugelkultur beds. I've been working on building those beds for weeks, maybe months. The two new ones, and it's just a little bit. Throw a little vegetation there, a little soil, some coffee grounds, tea leaves, organic matter, whatever. and then just, before work, maybe I've got an hour or two. That's kind of how we get down here, a little bit at a time. I will attempt to catch next stream when it comes. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So, Auroron, do you have content on your, is that a personal channel that has content, or just a personal channel without content? Is that a content channel? Because if you have content, I'll show support. And Auroron, by the way, I highly recommend connecting to Mike from Mike's Chaotic Garden, and Shawnee from Shawnee Grows. Great channels and just really cool people. I enjoy lemon balm. I finally have lemon balm growing. I failed with that a bunch of times. I don't know if it was the germination rate. I forgot what happened. Maybe didn't water them. It's hard to tell sometimes with things because I have so much going on. I just don't know if it's just simple stuff like I didn't water them enough or whatever. We've got at least one plant growing well now. I'd like to, hopefully it self-seeds if it does, and / or propagate it if I can from little cuttings or something. That would be cool. Lemon balm is great. We've grown it in the past back in New York, I believe, and added to iced tea. Chamomile, awesome. Nettle, what kind of nettle? Stinging nettle, raspberry leaf, hibiscus, calendula for tea, as well as dandelion root, thyme. Now, is it mullein, mullein? I think I've heard it pronounced different ways. The others I have are blends. Oh, basil tea. All of that sounds awesome. I need a patch of wonder for lemon balm. I have none growing. Next year I need to get some plants. I have one bed dedicated to lemon balm. That's awesome. Oh, I love the smell of citrus in general, specifically lemons. And lemon balm has a great smell to it. I bet that'd be cool with cooking too. Maybe some chicken, you know what I'm saying? Some fish maybe? Stinging nettle, yes. Mullein. Mike, you're awesome. Let me try to figure out what you're doing here, Mike. Mullein? If that's what you're saying, Mike, I may have never heard of it said that way. I'm not doubting you if that's what you're saying. I would like a basil collection. Lemon basil, lime basil. Very cool. Grew some lemon basil. I think they might have died, or they germinated, and I think maybe just didn't water them enough. I'm going to try to make a music and gaming channel in the future. Go for it. Go for it. And if you do, I will support you. I believe in reciprocity. I will support you. Mullein is awesome. We have it growing on our property, wild. It's awesome. Actually, outside on our front deck, I have some of the, like, perhaps the word cylindrical things, the little things that go up or whatever, that have the flowers and I believe the seeds. I harvested at least, I think, 2 of them out there at least. I'd like to maybe get those seeds and get them growing, maybe get them growing on our property. Hopefully they self-seed. I think they like rough soil, like damaged soil, soil that hasn't been taken care of or whatever. But yeah, I would like to really, don't mind me, I'm gonna plug the phone in the charge. I like to get that growing all over the property. You're welcome, for sure, seriously. Let me know if you get a channel going with some content. I will definitely connect and definitely show support. The way I show support is I watch videos, usually complete videos. I like and I comment, and sometimes I share. The combination of those things can really help a channel grow. If air quality is bad or I'm stuffy, add it to my tea. I've smoked it before, and I think it helped. I think it actually helped, like, even though you're smoking, I think I forget how it works from what I've read and / or listened to, but I think it actually helps to, like, coat the lungs. I think it actually helped, like, I really do think it helped. I think it was great. I don't think I got, like, any, like, high off of it or anything. If anything, maybe just a mellow, relaxing, whatever. But I think it kind of maybe, like, coated my throat and or my lungs or something. It's kind of hard to describe, but I think it. Be right back. I'm gonna check the next streamer for like 5 seconds. Okay, they had cringe music on. Well, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think The mullein worked. I think it did something that I think was good. Yeah, I've heard of it in tea. That'd be good. Catnip, I've eaten it raw. Um, I've smoked it. I don't know if it relaxed me or anything. Didn't get high or anything, but that wasn't. I mean, that's not what it's for. I don't think it does that. But I believe like the mullein or mullein, however I pronounce it, Native Americans have smoked it. Even though I assume it's probably better for the medicinal properties of it in tea because smoking is not as good. But maybe the something about the smoke itself is medicinal. I'm not sure. Why smoke it? Because apparently it's medicinal and it actually like helps your lungs, helps clear up your lungs. And for me, I vaguely remember it kind of like felt like it lubricated my lungs. Like it kind of hard to explain. It is hard to explain. The leaves, by the way, I think the flowers are also used. I think it does the opposite. No, it when I smoked it, it did not dry out my lungs. It actually, I don't know, it felt like it coated them. That might be a way to say it. From what I remember, there's science. Yeah, I know. I just don't remember right now what I read and slash or heard about it. I've read things and stuff. I wouldn't smoke something unless I read about it, and it was something that like seemed like it was okay or good to do. Lung cancer, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. I'm not condoning or recommending or promoting anything. Certain things in limited quality quantities rather might be okay to smoke. Might not cause lung cancer. I think smoking in general is bad, but there are certain things like inhaling certain essential oils, for example, might be beneficial. Expectorant, helping to loosen and clear mucus from the lungs. There you go. That might be what I read and slash or heard. You don't smoke it like cigarettes. Think inhaler for a bad attack. To be used when you have a chest cold. Yeah, I've heard for like colds, I think. Stuff like that. If it had the same effects from tea, if tea does the same thing, then people are probably better off doing that because smoking is almost always or always bad. I just don't know if the tea does the same thing. Do your research. That's one of those things I'm clearly not for sure about. I'm not knowledgeable about. I did enough research to say, okay, this sounds good. Let's try it. Boom, whatever. I've read a lot about it, but it's not the type of thing that I clearly remembered every detail that I read. The tea works for me. Yes, do your research. That goes with anything. Anything you're going to put into your body, you should know what you're doing. And all natural doesn't necessarily mean good. I mean, cocaine's all natural. There you go. I mean, so this is not medical advice. Do your own research. Absolutely. I mean, that should be common sense. Don't just listen to strangers on the internet mentioning that they read and or heard a little something or read and or heard something. There, disclosure up. There you go. This is for entertainment purposes only. Mike, you're awesome. You're awesome, Mike. Ah, yes, nice medical advice. Mike's cool. Mike makes me laugh sometimes. Yeah, we definitely want to grow medicinals, a massive amount. We're growing toothache plant. I don't know if you've heard of that. Shawnee grows. I assume you probably have. I forget the scientific name for it, but the toothache plant. I don't know if we could dehydrate the flowers and or leaves, whatever is supposed to be the numbing kind of agent. I don't know if it's the flowers and or the leaves. I don't know if we could dehydrate them that they would still work or if it has to be fresh. But we're growing it. At the very least, I think it's supposed to be like cool looking flowers. Totally have heard of the toothache plant. Apparently, Mike writes, I grew it last summer. Apparently, it really does have like a numbing kind of a thing, which might be good for some oral pain or something like that. But for every other day, my lung somehow turns into an origami. What do you mean, Oron? Can use entire plant. It does, be careful. Interesting, Mike. Interesting. Interesting. Super strong. Okay. Well, hey, if SHTF ever happens and something is as seemingly whatever, like simple whatever, as like having something like a numb, sore, like a cut in your mouth might be really, really, really nice to have. So just saying. Or not even SHTF scenario. Maybe you don't feel like going and spending money to buy something that's arguably garbage or toxic or whatever in the stores. I think freezing is a better way than drying for the flower of the toothache plant. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I get chest pain, might need some of the stuff you did. Again, I'm going to actually say that I may or may not have done that. I'm taking it back. I'm changing what I said. I may or may not have done that. Talk to your doctor about everything you do, as far as medical stuff, rather. As far as medical stuff, talk to your doctor. You can chew a leaf, entire mouth goes Novocaine numb. Whoa. Wow. 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 That's intense. That's really cool, though. Very, very cool. Let me just check my battery here, see how it's going. You can put some in alcohol, use with Q-tip like Ambisol on aches. Interesting. My 2 brain cells decided it was not valuable enough to remember the name of plant. You've got more than 2 brain cells, Roron. Come on. Come on. Arnica for muscles and bruising. I think I've heard of arnica. Is arnica actually the name for the toothache plant? I'm trying to remember. I used my Picture This app the other day to look it up. Wanna bet? I do bet you. I bet you something that you have more than 2 brain cells. I win. So, is the arnica the toothache plant? Ask me 1 + 1 then. What is 1 + 1, Aron? What is it? Please tell me. Arnica is different. Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Don't laugh at me. I don't know. I just remember looking it up and seeing the Latin name, the genus and species for the toothache plant. Maybe arnica was something else I heard of recently. I think I've heard of it though. Think I've heard. I'll go with that. It can numb throat, messing up swallowing. Why am I warning? Oh, 3. You failed. Still have. Hey, you have more than 2 brain cells because you're able to write and stay active in the chat. Ah, see, Auroron? See? My apology. It's all good. It's all good. I could also be tired. Maybe that's why I also don't remember where I've heard of that. If I did. I don't know if I even heard of it. 1 toothache plant has 1 billion seeds. 2 brain cells decided to work together on that part. Oh, okay. So does it self-seed? Is that a self-seeding plant? Because that would be cool. I would let it grow back where it is, where we have it now. We've got maybe 3 or 4 perhaps growing right now. 3 or 4 maybe. I really want to get our food forest going. We have stuff growing. It's just overgrown. I want to get some wood chip mulch down and do some things, clean it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going back to topic now. Like to get some wood chip mulch down. Time. Definitely self-seeds. Okay. Invasive? Question mark? Would you consider it invasive? Because lots of seeds doesn't necessarily mean that they germinate. Well, wood is good. Wood is good. Yes. Well, I hope it self seeds. And it's in an area, it's in a planter, so it would be easy to control, I think. And if it spread from wind or whatever, or just fell on the in the surrounding area, I would just mow it over and over again to prevent it from going to seed again. Hopefully that would be fine, prevent it from taking over. I don't even recall. Please enlighten me on what the term self seed means. Well, in short, it means that when seeds are produced in the plant, that they will fall in place and slash or be blown around by the wind and slash or be moved by animals or insects or whatever, and it will just grow. Some of them can just grow from just falling on the surface and then just soil through wind, water, whatever, covering it. Some of it are surface sown, which means they can fall right on the top of the soil and just grow. It's pretty cool. Yeah, food forests have grass in place. I need to chop and drop and sheet mulch because I don't want to dig it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be digging grass out. We let everything grow wild. I'm happy we did as far as the soil, improving the soil, but it looks not nice. And I don't expect it to look like. I'm not looking for a super manicured, well landscaped kind of a food forest look. However, I want to be able to just easily know where the plants are. Right now, I have to like look around to see. Okay, there's the blackberry patch, there's or whatever, and like I just want to be able to recognize where things are easily. I have been enlightened. There you go. My short on it. Oh, self seeding short. There you go. I thought you meant there you go with my explanation, but Mike's got a short. Very cool. Like I said, like I said earlier, Shawnee grows. Shawnee, Mike, myself, we've got a lot of knowledge when it comes to gardening. And gardening is something I think everybody should do. I think it's super, super rewarding. I think it's just so beneficial in so many ways. And one of those ways is mental health, psychologically. Great for your dopamine and serotonin. And it's just for your dopamine and serotonin levels. And it's exciting. And it gives you things to look forward to. And it's amazing. I can't get to the short. Oh. Well, check out his channel later and find the short. Hit the thumbs up, everybody, if you haven't already, please. Please, please. So, do what this man say. Let's see, we were talking about May there. Stay tuned in the coming weeks for Food Forest update. I'm going to try to make that happen. For container gardening and hugelkultur bed update, I'll get videos, you can see everything. It'll hopefully be cleaned up real nice. I think I can make those two things happen. And the compost update, I'm going to try to fill that compost ring. Seems like stuff's breaking down. I just want more biomass. But yeah, each flower has hundreds of seeds. Smart man. I'm not sure who you're talking about there, Aurora. Which flower has hundreds of seeds, Mike? So I thought you wrote I thought you said billion seeds or something. I gave you three guesses. Me? or Mike. Shawnee is a female. There you go. So, Auroran, are you gonna be gardening? Are you gonna get some stuff growing or what? Do you already have things growing? What's going on? Well, each flower, the plant should have tons of flowers. Oh. They seem like they're kind of small. I wonder if they're the type of plant, like some plants, they just explode in growth out of nowhere. I wonder if they're only like 4 inches tall, 5 inches tall, max maybe, give or take. I wonder if they're the type of plant that just like kind of grows slowly, then all of a sudden, boom, they explode in growth. I'm broke. Well, one of the things that's awesome about gardening is you don't need a lot of money. In some cases, you don't need any money to garden. More you harvest, more it grows. So you mean more it grows. Interesting. I'm gonna be doing some research, I think. Well, I would like to do more research if I have time. I have so many other priorities in life, but at some point, I would be nice to look up more stuff about the toothache plant. Though if I find toothache, I'm going to take a singular seed, deadhead the drying ones. Your brain on gardening is a topic I enjoy. Mm-hmm. Grow a garden from your pantry. That's right. There's so many ways of doing it. Composting can be free. You don't need to spend money or anything like that. You can, from produce you buy in a store. You could also just ask people for seeds. There's also places you can get free seeds online. There's lots of ways of doing it, and it can be addictive in a good way, and in a great way. And once you have things growing, you can harvest seeds and just plant your own stuff, and you're good to go, good to grow. Yes, pantry grow. Get creative. Maybe you can grow certain things and save the seeds, and you could barter for different seeds with someone else. You don't have to spend any money. Containers for growing, you could use all kinds of things. Anything that was like food grade, you can grow in. There's plenty of times you could find containers for gardening. People just throw them out. I have like no shame as far as that goes. I'll pick from the garbage if I see some perfectly fine containers to grow plants in. Regrow onion bottoms, save seeds from produce. Exactly. I got to go for like 10 minutes because we do a 3 a.m. challenge, lol, even though I have been awake all night. What's a 3 a.m. challenge? See y'all later. Take care. I'll probably be finishing this up in a few minutes, so if I don't see you then, take care and stay connected. Hopefully I see you in the comment section of mine and my wife's videos. Make free fertilizer from scraps. Absolutely. Absolutely. You could soak things. There's compost tea. There's so many things you could do. I say give it a go, give it a grow, Auroran. I think you should start gardening. Truly, I really, really do, and I think you will be very, very happy with it if you do. I think it's extremely rewarding. And if you have any questions, Mike, Shawnee, and myself are here for you. You could email my wife and I. You could get in contact with Mike and Shawnee through the comment section. I don't know if they've got their emails up or whatever. And maybe they'd be willing to help you out. And watch our videos. Learn. See how we do things. All right. 6 people in the house. 5 likes. Okay. Had some awesome people here. One not awesome person earlier, but that's okay. Really enjoyed the conversation, as I always do with the live streams. Mike, thank you. Auroran, if you're still here, thank you. Shawnee, thank you. You folks take care. Be safe. Thank you so much for the support. I thank you folks on behalf of my wife. Thank you from her as well. I know she's very thankful for all the support. Stay safe. Prep up. be well, and I look forward to staying connected to you, Mike and Shawnee, for sure, and showing you folks some support as well. Take care, everybody.